Hold on, wait a minute. What are you still doing there? You're the old logo. You got retired. Get out of there. Okay, where's the new guy? That's better. Hi everybody, my name is Tim. I am a regular guest and an occasional host of the Docking Bay 77 podcast, and this is the Docking Bay 77 YouTube channel, and I'm going to count down my top 7 Queen songs that are found in movies. Starting off the list at number 7 is probably the least well-known song on this list. But it's from a very popular movie, Flash Gordon. I know you all know that one. And that's going to come up again a little bit later on. But this is the battle theme. Now this is the scene where Flash and Prince Voltan of the Hawkmen are going in against Ming's rocket ship Ajax. And Flash yells, "Nero's hit! I'm going in after him!" God, I love that one. So awesome. All right, moving on. Number 6 on the list comes to us from a movie that I'm sure taught everyone how many there could be. There can be only one. It's the Highlander soundtrack, and it's the very beginning of the movie when we hear them. Here we are, born to be king. We're the princes of the universe. Moving on with number 6, we're going to stick with the Highlander soundtrack, and this is the saddest scene of the movie where Connor and his beloved Heather are growing old together, and we see that she is aging and he is not, and he's going to lose her. And Brian May proves that he can rip our souls out with 3 notes. It's the song Who Wants to Live Forever, and if you don't shed a tear during this one, I mean, you're probably the Kurgan. Number 4 is a classic 80s action flick. It's Iron Eagle, and the song is One Vision. Look, I'll be honest with you, it's been a long time since I actually sat down and watched the movie. All I can really remember is that the moral of the story appears to be, if you have a great soundtrack in your headphones, you can do anything. Moving on up the list at number 3, this is probably one of my favorite overall movies in this list, and Queen gets us in the mood right out of the gate with 2 stomps and a clap and an entire medieval crowd singing along. It's We Will Rock You. Alright, that brings us up to number 2. We mentioned this soundtrack a little bit earlier in the list, but this is possibly the best known Queen song from a movie soundtrack. My number 1 pick just edges it out because that's my personal preference, but I think everybody recognizes this song from the first note. It's the Flash Gordon theme for number 2. Before we get to my number one pick, I want to throw in an honorable mention. This entire movie is about Queen. It's a docudrama. It's Bohemian Rhapsody. They do the entire Live Aid set at the end of the movie. And I was going to put that on the list, but I kind of felt like a movie about Queen on a list about Queen in movies was just getting a little bit too confusing and too meta. All right, the big moment is here. My number one pick for the top 7 Queen songs in movie soundtracks is the song that made an entire generation headbang along in the car with their buddies. It's Bohemian Rhapsody. All right, that is my list, everybody. I want to thank you all for watching. And if you've got some opinions on what your favorite Queen songs in movies are, please leave them down in the comments. Let us know. Also, be sure to check out the Docking Bay 77 podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And remember, physical media is better than streaming.